Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to begin with a leveling roulette. Unfortunately, it's healer required, but oh well. Maybe I should do guild test first? Sure, we'll do guild test first, because that's tank. But yeah, we're going to continue with our Dark Knight a little bit. Any new quests open up here that I should care about? So that's becoming a astrologian. We haven't done anything with our crafting classes in the new expansion either. We'll have to get to that eventually. So kind of my plan is that I want to at least level the three main... Oh, wow, that's quick. At least level the three new classes. The Astrologian, Dark Knight, and Machinist, of course, the one we're starting with. I'm never sure whether those are worth bothering with, even for the daily roulette. Maybe they would be if I unlocked higher ones. What am I doing? Okay, now we'll redo our daily leveling. I didn't even check. Now it's a tank one. Great. We need more practice tanking. I feel pretty confident as DPS. I feel reasonably competent as a healer. Though I really have only played White Mage. I need to learn more about the other classes. But I don't feel confident tanking. Not yet. But in time. There we go. Ready for a Sastasha? Or maybe a Freet? Dum, bum, bum, bum. I like this system because it kind of means all the dungeons stay live. Like, you could be 5 expansions ahead or whatever. You could be at the very end of the game and still be running Sastasha on your daily. Okay. Actually high level for me. Everyone else is 33, 34? Oh dear. Maybe I'll do one pull at a time. Oh hey, we already leveled once. That's cool. You know, it's funny. On my other tank classes, I just spam away my AoE. But I feel like I have some pressure to switch to my single target rotation for the self-healing. You know? Maybe I'm just not trusting my healer enough, but it sure makes me feel safer when I get that heal off. I do have to say, this guy is not necessarily that good with the pelotons. But I'm terrible at keeping darkness up, so, you know, same. Don't you pull that. Okay. Did our due diligence for today. This is a weird armor set because we don't have cavalry chest apparently. All right. So we just came back to House Forton after having helped both brothers. In the Sea of Clouds, we discovered the existence of a new primal, the Primal Bismarck, and in Western Kurthis, we discovered Lady Iceheart is up to some shenanigans with heretics. Ah, Mistress Talren. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Archerel and Lord Amanalaine. If you would remain here a moment. Excuse me.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Amanalaine's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
So it's Durandare. I've been saying Durandare. I've been putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Durandare. Okay.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens Ward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Though you've won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I'm quite certain his masters know better. The truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the Congregation of the Knights Most Heavenly. You know, I was gonna change something with my bars. Do I like... Let's try putting Ricochet there, see if we can remember it. It's been too long, eh? Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You're come to plead for Master Alphanode and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinou's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, as he is a knight of the Heaven's Ward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to his eminence alone, to serve his eminence alone. Suffice to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there's but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course! In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true, regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphanode and Mistress Tataru will be expected to face Sir Grinou and a knight a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heaven's Ward, most likely. 2 of them. By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphanode's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning he'll have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. It's true, like her carbuncle ran away. Lest you doubt, I'm ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I'm sure is Lord Orshafon. But all here present know you are the most accomplished warrior among us, mayhap in the realm at large. Let's go shoot some knights. Listen carefully. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges. The accused is invited to respond. In accordance with the law, they'll be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grinou's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stand and I shall cheer so loud, you'll wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grinou, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grinou de Zemile, brother of the Heaven's Ward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
let the accused step forward. Alphi no Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Gruno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphi no Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
I have my pride.
I've got you now. Down with you! This isn't funny.
I should probably help him, I guess.
It's over.
We won! The Fury has spoken. Alphi no Leveilleur, Tataru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. It stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of my admiration. Receive of me this Chocobo whistle. With it you may summon a black Chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, ye? Will you take her for your steed? Lord Oshafan, Chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Ether currents now accessible. You've obtained a black Chocobo. When riding this mount, you'll have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to the local ether currents. In order to attune to some, you'll need to complete certain quests. Most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you, you've also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with the bearing and distance to the nearest ether current. Okay. You've added an item of interest to your collection. How do I get to that? Collection. There it is. Ether compass. None nearby. Alright. Still level 50. This quest progression is kind of slow. Black Chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your effort is the exoneration of your comrades. They'll be released upon completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, return to Fortom Manor. The Count has already done so, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Ba-da-dum. Halone smiles on us yet again, Mistress Talren, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding expectations. Besting 2 of the Heaven's Ward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. My lord! We've just received a message from the vault. His Eminence the Archbishop requests the presence of Mistress Talren. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you'd be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress Talren. We'll speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Ba-da-dum. For some reason, I just got instant vertigo when he walked into that room.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Alright. Back to Alfie. Look at this person. What a lovely dress they have, with such interesting looking wings. But that's quite a lovely dress. I love the coloring. Some real fashion there. Anyway. Yeah, that's just lovely. Here, before we talk to him, let me go and grab a drink. I'll be right back. Alright.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Raubahn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raubahn.
Okay. Guess we're going back to Ul'dah? There we go, level 51 now. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate. I propose we visit Limsa the Minza. You heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House of Forton and the Minzan Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raubahn. Accordingly, I've agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies. When you arrive in Limsa, make yourself known at Bulwark Hall. Haven't been to the old places in a while. Like, well, you know, beyond occasionally teleporting over there for dungeons. But haven't walked through Limsa or Ul'dah in quite some time. What's this? That's Blue Mage. Yeah.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Different voice actor. Or a lot of time passed in different recording method. She had a much more harsh voice before, but whatever.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
It might be the same voice actor. It sounds very different. But it's enunciated the same way.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed.
No, it's someone else.
As you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Ul'dah republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
They're saying his name differently too. It was Raubahn, right? But they're saying Raubahn. Raubahn.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Ul'dan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Been a while since we heard about them, Yugiri and the like. Raubahn's survival is vital to the Eorzean alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. It would spell the end of the alliance, and war, like as not. If there's to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphinode. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You'll find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Okay, back to Mordona. Look at all these red quests. It's stuff I don't have yet, so I don't know. It looks like it's crafting things, but in that 50-60 range. Not here. Mistress Ye, I knew in my heart you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers, while awaiting your return. You've done well by us, and we Domans do not forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa the Minza that you were searching for General Raubahn. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaha pit. At the same time, Yu Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no coincidence. Their purpose is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, seek out Doware at Highbridge. We have gone to Eastern Thanaland so many times. There's always something happening out here. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I'll be direct. Yu Yu Hase and his men are bound for Haladalai. We believe this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosen is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let's make haste and join him. Guess maybe a ascended version of Haladalai is the next dungeon? You come in a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Haladalai. From this we may be certain General Raubahn is being held within. There's no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. General Alden? Is that his last name? You must enter Haladalai to free him from his captors. See to your preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. Okay, so it's a duty, not a dungeon.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
I think she's a different voice actor also.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you. With me!
I like how we're actually fighting with our friends a lot now. Like, we fought with Sid a bit.
Away with you! Leave this to me.
Hey, there he is. Fools, it was a trap. He's bound by some manner of magitech device. I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let's split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you'll not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto the bosom of Tal, where I hope to join you, after the passing of many prosperous years. Damn, all the fells. This looks like a dead end. Am I going the right way? I don't know. I haven't seen any enemies yet. It makes me nervous. Ah, there we go. Not that way. Not this way. We went the wrong way. No, there we go. Horrible lightning energy maintenance or management. Door is open. It's kind of cool that they're reusing this dungeon as a single player thing, you know? And they know everyone's been here because, like, well, actually, no, Halalai was not part of the required MSQ, was it? I don't think so. My thanks. Slowly, General. You get weak from your ideal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. Pray, I should have known. What clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you'd stand in my way, I'll cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions, let's get this over with. Ooh. Laurentius! How could you have betrayed us?
I have you now.
Oh.
It is nothing.
I'm not finished yet.
Go away. I need to hit this dude.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
That's quite a lot of bursts in that one ability.
For Alamigo! This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lass, you best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
Yes, he suddenly gained a really strong accent.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
The General is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We've since kept watch over the entrance. There's been no further activity. You didn't see Ilberd come out? Then Ilberd and his minions must have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. General Aldrin, I assume, in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Oriange awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Aldrin. If you will come with me, I prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. I have spoken with Oriange via Link Pearl. He confirmed the man's story. Raubahn is safe in his hands. Is in safe hands. Let's make our own way to Vesper Bay. I wonder if I still have one of those little teleporter things. I do. My last one.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Yeah, new voice actor. Across the board, it seems.
Father!
Not him.
Pippin!
Same dude there.
My son! And Master Papashan besides!
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You!
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raubahn, we've taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Ye. Thank you. Tataru. Yes, General Raubahn is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well. We'll return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. I like how this guy is still sitting here. Yeah, what do you have for me, Oriente? Here's Raubahn. Is this part of the current quest line or the previous one? Let's see what he has to say. When the Sunray moon did wane, there sounded a blood-curdling roar. A new primal had roused, the portents gave us to believe, one whose identity lieth beyond our ken. By thy hand, okay, so this is still back. This is a level 50 quest. I'm not going to bother with this. Yeah, I'm betting these are all just level 50 quests. And eventually we'll get them all, you know, as long as I can maintain, you know, interest in the game. But I'm in no hurry to do them now. Oh, I guess we should just go back to Ishgard. We have new side quests. Okay, let's do them first. A house Durandare Knight. Excuse me, you're not from around here, are you? I know this is sudden, but I have a favor to ask. I'm looking for someone to deliver a gift to a friend in Falcon's Nest. What is it? Well, it's a surprise. I can't really say. I need you to deliver it, that's all. You can pick it up from the Knight of the Brush at the Forgotten Night. I look worried? Nonsense, why would I have anything to be worried about? Okay, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Lord Amanalaine requests I deliver a missive to Lady Laniat at the Rose House. I remember him specifically mentioning that failure would not be tolerated. It's a simple task, but the thought of something going awry has my stomach in knots. I'm loath to thrust my duties upon another, but would you be willing to deliver this missive? Okay. So basically go to the places we went last time. There's another crystal up here. So can I fly? No. $415 to the north. Well, not sure I can do that either. Or maybe it's down. Maybe it's down. Let's just go and turn in the quest first. We'll see if it unlocks a bunch of stuff. There's at least one new quest here. Ah, yeah, you're looking well. What brings you here to Cloudtop? If there's aught you require, you need only ask. Here. You have an admirer. Rose oil? Ugh, a letter from Lord Madeleine. I'm terribly sorry about this. I never imagined he would attempt something so shameless. I'm afraid to say he's always been like this. House Hallinart and House Fortom have always maintained good relations. As such, those close in years often spend time together from an early age. I spent much of my youth playing together with Lord Madeleine, but now, I fear he still clings too tightly to memories of our youth, though I admit it's sometimes to my benefit. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for Torcifer's. No doubt he asked you to come in his place. I can sympathize with his anxiety over upsetting Lord Madeleine, but that's no way to treat a guest. Except this is a token of my apologies. My apology. Ah, ether current. Okay. Excuse me, a moment of your time. I recently received a special request for assistance with zoological research, but I'm at a loss for how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with the cats? Yeah. They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. Their sweet appearance belies a rather nasty temperament. If it were simply a matter of slaying them, I'd handle it myself. But we need a certain finesse that's beyond the capabilities of my men. Because they're fragile, you may not obtain a proper sample from the first you fell. Is this new? I don't think I've ever seen a quest like this in this game. Like, it's common, like in other MMOs, to have progressive drops, you know, where you need to get like 3 drops and you have to kill 10 guys to get those 3 drops. But I think every quest we've done that required us to kill things for like meat, we always get 1 per kill. Always. But apparently not this time. Interesting. New quest technology. I mean, new in quotes. Your timing is perfect as always. I was thinking of our recent encounter with the Vanu when I recalled reports from our men who patrol that area. They often catch the Vanu on higher ground, in places that offer commanding views of surrounding area. It's believed they're conducting routine surveillance, but to what end we know not. But I mean to find out, and I would have you assist me. Pray, return to where you first sighted the Vanu, and search for clues. Okay, so it's still sending me to that same one to the northwest. Where's my Chocobo? Should I find a way to maybe let's put that there. So there. Otherwise, I'll have to click it over and over again. Ah, it's more of those aurochs making earthquakes and all that. This is what happens. See this land? This is what happens when the aurochs make too many earthquakes. Everything all flies apart. I think it's too far away. That we're still, that it's like up there or something. Yeah, to the west now. But there's no way down there. Well, never mind. Let's see if we can work our way around to the quest area. Right there. Should we do this fate? I mean, it's right here. What are you doing? You're like leashed or something. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. There we go. And there's a big one. Should we kill the big one too? Why not? This is not moving in a good direction. Yeah, I think we should just run. Unfortunate. We could do it on a tank character, but not this one. We're too squishy. Waiting is boring! Here you go. What an extraordinary find. Okay, let's take a look at that. Ether currents in the sea of clouds. No, that doesn't tell me anything. Okay, I guess that's saying that there's 4 I can discover and 5 that are from questing? Is that how I should interpret that? Oh my, what have we here? There's a pattern of some sort etched into this bone, though it doesn't appear to be any matter of lettering. Perhaps they use bones to keep a record of what they're observing. This could be the opportunity I've been looking for, the kindling to ignite the fire in the hearts of my men. We must delve further and get to the bottom of this. But not today. For now, they want me to go back to Kurthus. You know, it did say, it did specifically give me a new Chocobo. Not that one. No, this one can't fly either. I went to the wrong place. They want me to go to the Forgotten Night first. I'm assuming they're gonna send me here, because I thought that they were telling me to go to Falcon's Rest. Bum bum. Ba-da-da. And this is new too. Let the clan hunt begin. What have we here? You look like you've seen a scrap or two. The name's Etienne, and I'm a proud member of Clan Centurio. toughest band of warriors this side of the steppes. You'll have heard of the hunt, right? The Grand Companies run it in the rest of Eorzea, but up here it's the clans concerned. We follow the same system, but we're free to pick our own marks. Reckon you've got the speed, strength, and heart to take down some of the most ferocious fiends this side of the Seventh Hell? If you think you're up to the challenge, head downstairs and have a word with Arlen. Good day to you, young lady. How may I be of service? Oh, so you fancy trying your hand at the hunt, do you? Well, if Etienne reckons you're up to it, it isn't for an old man like me to say elsewise. Me and him are members of Clan Centurio, a ragtag band of glory hunters, mercenaries, and has-beens, brought together by Sir Lodast, one of Ishgard's most noble of nobles. Whenever a monster grows too big for its boots, we're the ones who risk our necks to take it down. Doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, as long as you can wield a weapon and don't fear death, you'll always be welcome in the clan. So how's about it? Will you be joining us in the hunt? Then welcome to the clan. Head up those stairs and out the door. The clan hunt board is on the wall outside. Stick to the level 1 marks until we're, better. The clan hunt board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. Pick any level 1 clan mark bill. As a new member of Clan Centurio, you're permitted to take bills for level 1 clan marks from the clan hunt board. Defeat the monsters described on the bills and you'll be rewarded with seals, which can be exchanged for items. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's pretty much the same thing as the hunting log, except for it's daily? That's so convenient. Oh, I can only take one at a time? No, I have. I've got a stack of 1-star clan mark bills. So are they in my hunting log? No, they're not. So how do I know what I need? Is it just an inventory item? Maybe? Ah. There we go. Okay. Nifty. But that's not what we're here for. Ah, there you are. I thought it might be you. So it's true. You're not from Ishgard? Perfect. No one will suspect a thing. Here is the package. Whoa, don't wave it around like that. Someone may see. Hurry on to Falcon's Nest. You'll want to deliver it to Emma Rissel. Remember, this meeting never happened. If anyone asks, you don't know me. Like, is this evil? Should I be doing this? I kind of feel like adventurers are a little naive. Yeah, I did just try to fly there, but that's okay. Dum, bum, bum. What's with that look? We don't tolerate funny business here at Falcon's Nest. If you've no business, move along. It's a painting depicting the Fury helmed and astride a dragon. Okay, that's fine. Oh, my package! Happy day. I was worried my friend would not be able to get it. Now let's take a look. A masterpiece beyond compare. The very glory of it inspires an indescribable fulfillment, a crescendo of righteous emotions. I feel my faith in the church renewed, my spirit cleansed by its presence. Thank you for this adventure. Remember, no one must know of this. Sure. Greetings! Thank you for your help earlier. You're hoping to get my aid again. Several of the garrison have fallen suddenly ill. Gather information and report back. A mysterious disease. My comrade in arms were complaining of stomach pains after dinner, but I merely assumed the meal disagreed with him. You've been looking into the soldiers that fell sick of late. My brother's been stuck in bed since last night. It's a pity. It was the first time in months we've been able to share a meal together. Sounds like you've got bad food. You want to know about the sickness that's been going around? My colleague's been bedridden since dinner last night. He won't stop moaning about it. I'll admit the soup was pretty flavorless, but he could stand to be a little less dramatic about it. What news? I see. So each person that fell sick did so after eating dinner. Every meal served here is prepared, or at least overseen, by Tataru, the head chef. I find it hard to believe he would let something this severe go undetected, but we cannot ignore the facts. Ask what he has to say about this. Are you a heretic? Just what are you trying to imply? I take my work very seriously. I certainly wouldn't do anything to breach the trust of the troops I'm responsible for feeding. I'll admit some folk don't care for my traditional Kurthan cooking, but the ingredients are of the highest quality. They're masterworks all. I check them every morning. The only thing I can't vouch for is the wine. I don't drink. Never touch the stuff. Perhaps the wine's the problem. We'll need to check the bottles to be sure. I've already returned them to the sutler. Quickly go and get them back before he leaves. What is a sutler? That's a word I don't know. Looking for wine bottles? The ones from last night will be around here somewhere. Any older than that, they've already been collected. Do you have the bottles? Marvelous. Let's see if anything smells out of the ordinary. Something is definitely amiss. Only a trained nose like that of an expert chef will be able to pick it out. This wine's been tampered with. Take this bottle to Ribbled. I'm all but certain last night's wine is behind the 6 soldiers. You've returned. Was Nortarel able to shed any light on the situation? He thinks the wine caused the sickness. 7 hells, it must have been poisoned. You've my thanks, Mistress Talran. Now that we know the cause of this, there's only one thing left to do. We may have confirmed that poison was causing the illness that struck the fort, but there's one thing we have left to do. Find those responsible and bring them to justice. Orion is in charge of logistics. I suspect if you show her this bottle, she'll tell you where it came from. Dum, bum, ba-da-dum. The wine that was in this bottle was the cause of the sickness plaguing the fortress? Our records will show where it came from, who handled it, and... Wait, the crate of supplies you recovered from me previously, the one that had been stolen, it was full of wine. I'm almost certain this bottle was in that crate. I'd wager they poisoned the wine, counting on us to recover it. As a matter of fact, I've been looking into that case lately. The culprits had accomplices. They've been seen several times at Camp Riversmeet lately. I wouldn't be surprised if they're still looking for another opportunity to poison us. See if you can't press them for information. Excuse me? Well, before we leave this place, there's the unlock quest. Let's grab that too. Do you have a moment to talk? A short while ago, one of the workers from House Zamael, asked me to go and deal with some Mylodons that have been causing trouble. The Black Iron Bridge barely survived the calamity. It's in desperate need of repairs, but the upland Mylodons roam far too close to it. The craftsmen can't work safely. Someone needs to kill them. The Mylodons, not the craftsmen. Okay. And before we go anywhere, let's just check this again. So... I can't go there yet. This is Riversmeet. So Bergthur's near Riversmeet. Okay. And I don't know where Red Rim is, but maybe we can find it. $98 Yelms. There it is. Red Rim's over here. Okay. $900 to the northwest. Okay, that's quite distant. Oh, that's the guy we need. It's got a little mark on him. Okay. Suspicious curtains. You mean heretics? So you found out about the poison and came looking for answers. The poison made from dragon venom. There's no antidote. Everyone who drank it will die, and so will you. You got a bad attitude, man. Let's see if we can get to the southwest. That's a big dragon. And there's something to the west also, so we can get that. Looks like there might be a way through there, but we'll get this first. Or maybe not. Well, we're definitely coming over here. At some point. I need to find something off to the left. Yeah, this will do. Maybe? Maybe not. No, it looks like it rotates around. Okay, good. And it was like a Yeti that we needed. That doesn't look good. No, we can't get that way. No, we're past it. It's this area here. So at the end of the river there was a way down. But it might not be accessible till we can fly. Let's do this quest, and then we'll, well, I guess we should get the thing. It's only 200 away. If we can. Dumpy dumpa. There it is. Yeah, now they're sending me way to the east. Dravanians. You know what? This does not feel that appropriate. Oh, what do I need? Oh, that's the Mylodon, probably. We'll just check the end of that river real quick where we saw before and did not go. Hey, we do get these. Awesome. Oh, that was it. Just the two. My bad. Okay, I think I've played with this enough. No. There, it is done. Everybody who is sick is dead. Poison made from dragon venom. There is no antidote. Maybe there is. There is a breed of dragon that breathes deadly poisonous breath. If you were to make poison by concentrating the toxic component of their breath, it would be almost impossible to formulate an antidote. We have precious little information, thus I'd hoped you might assist us once more. This report describes the symptoms of the soldiers. Show it to anyone you think might be able to assist. so the poison was most likely made from concentrated dragon venom. I don't know a great deal about venomous dragons, but I do remember reading something about poison-breathing dragons in a book of old, before the Calamity. I can't remember the specifics. Given how old the book was, perhaps you might be able to find out more from someone knowledgeable about the 6th Astral Era. Who would that be? Oh, Segan. Yeah. That makes sense. He used to live here. Poison made from concentrated dragon venom. There was a story passed down through the generations in the old village of Falcon's Nest about dragons that breathe poison. Be ye ware the beast with poison breath, whose claws and breath bring naught but certain death. The ancient dragon's noxious mist is born from eating of the poisoned viper's thorn. Thorny viper is a type of toxic brambleweed. This toxin is said to be the source of the dragon's poisonous breath. If you find a creature immune to the thorny viper, we should be able to study this immunity. There's a beast that lives near Gorgane Mills, the Black Blood Zoo. It feeds primarily on the thorny viper. Okay. This is a herb that when burned will attract the zoo. When you reach the mill, use this ember and burn the herbs. All the way up here? Yeah. Maybe get another ether thing. So can I just go across the bridge? I mean, last time I ended up going down because I wanted to go west. But this is it. Looks like I just go straight across. Yeah. They keep talking about repairing the bridge, but I guess they're just trying to make it more sound, not actually, you know, open up travel again. Ah, there's the thing. Let me just wait for this mob to leash. Nothing nearby? Really? Yeah, we got all 4 of explorable, and there's 4 more from questing. We're gonna need to kill some of these birds. Simple enough. This should do nicely. An antidote may well be possible after all. Mistress Talren, I spied you down here and hurried down, hoping you could inform me of the status of your investigation. Are we any closer to a cure? If it isn't the commander of the reconstruction program. This young lass here cares about our folklore and culture. She helped recover relics from the buried village of Falcon's Nest. In return, I passed on an ancient legend that was likewise passed down to me by my ancestors. The zoo blood this young lady gathered can be used to create an antidote. Take it to your brightest alchemists. Have them formulate the cure. If you move quickly, you can still save those poisoned soldiers. Good grief, to think that those old legends could bear the solution to a problem like this. I'll call for the Holy Sea's best alchemists immediately. Master Segan, we've been so focused on moving forward, we lost sight of where we came from. To be frank, I thought you were but a fool who could not let go of the past. But in light of these events, I've been forced to reconsider. The culture and traditions of Falcon's Nest hold great value. They're truly priceless. If it pleases, perhaps you might be so kind as to lend us your assistance in an excavation of the village. I can only offer my most sincere apologies for how little we've done to make you feel welcome till now. As you yourself said, Redvolt, I can't let go of the past. But I understand everything you've done, and you've done to protect the people of Ishgard. I can't help but feel there are issues more deserving of your resources than an archaeological dig. Very well. How might this suit you then? If you ever happen to pass by the fortress of Falcon's Nest, whenever you might happen to stop by our halls, we'll be sure to have a hot bowl of soup waiting for you. In exchange, pass on the legends and stories of the old village of Falcon's Nest, that we might learn from your knowledge and wisdom. A nice suggestion, I suppose, but I can't stand the taste of your cooking. You cooks are far too heavy-handed with the salt and spice. If that's your only objection, you need not worry. Our head chef is a Kurthan man. We troops always complain about his Kurthan-style cooking, that his soup is too thin and bland. It might suit you perfectly. That's a backhanded thing. A Kurthan chef, you say? I may enjoy the food after all. It may be true that Falcon's Nest is no longer a small village, but we're still home to the same people. We still have a responsibility to carry this culture and history on into the future. The village itself may be lost to time and snow. We have the opportunity to find a new path to lead these people to peace and prosperity. Carving that path is my charge. This is going on a long time. There we go. Alright. We're at the 2.5 hour mark. I think that's probably too late to start a new quest chain. So let's go ahead and stop right here. And we'll take this up again tomorrow. So thank you everybody for watching. Until next time.